So maybe Kate can start on it.
Yeah.
And you can go into detail.
That's what I think about. Yeah,
That's
that's what
part.
I think about.
Yeah.
So I'll introduce how it's 5 sections, the pavilions on both sides, and then the shadowed colonnade, and then the center entrance, and you can go more into
the statistics and the composition of the geometry, and then go deeper, go to the symbolization. Go deeper, just go deeper.
Yeah.
It's like
So I'll just kind of introduce it.
dimensions. Yeah.
This is like a continuity of
That. Yeah.
your
I think that would be
speech.
nice. That would be really nice.
And I think what's more, the page 4, you do another section or just this once? Only organization?
I have organization and something else, but it doesn't go right after organization.
Or you can come back. She can come back.
Yeah.
Or you talk about this and I follow your speech and you come back for what section? For what? For
Mine is like it was basically circulation, but there's no real circulation here.
circulation. I found some websites and circulation stuff. I can email to the sequence of about spatial or.
Well, it just said sequence, so I think sort of it all goes within.
I'm going to
organization part of it.
I'm going to add the final statistics
That's
of
yours?
the
Okay.
structure dimensions,
Okay.
and also the theory behind the
Yeah. So the
theory.
structure, I will bring up materials next to the structure, right? I haven't done the materials yet, but
Yeah.
like.
I think materials
That's
can
good.
go at the end. What are you doing?
She's doing function.
Function.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I always like material because materials more detail usually.
Okay. So like
So I
go
usually
where?
put that at the end.
at the end
At
details
the
and
end.
material.
At the end.
Okay.
But I mean, we can just see how it flows.
I mean,
Because I think functions more. It should go further up.
And your circulation close relate to what she does.
And
so
also your
sequence.
enclosure.
it's probably
Because I mean, there's not much circulation to this thing. It's really just kind
right.
of like organization.
So you can do that again. Like you introduce the circulation, and you can continue the function.
And you do material at
I
the
do
end.
materials, details and materials at the end.
At the end, okay, that's
Yeah.
perfect.
So because my details are basically what you guys talked about, but I was going to talk about. It's more about a little bit more history, like how the Corinthians, like how the columns and, like, I was not going to talk about the pavilion or recessed wing because you guys are already talking about it. I was going to talk more about that, how this Corinthian columns are representation of the classical era, and goes back to her history. It's like a cycle back, and I think that's better that if I say in the end, it's more like a cycle. But yeah, you mentioned at the beginning. I'm kind of ending with that note, I guess. Because that's like part of the detail, right? I mean, and I still need to do the more materials on it, to be honest.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah. So function. Okay. We should bring it up.
Yeah, this picture is actually about some history. Different parts is built in different years by different architects. But I just find this picture when I found some articles. But I think it's actually about history, not about the function. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So this picture is just to show that this part is built in this year. And the next page. Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, all of this room is for the exhibition. So, but I found some picture of the old Louvre. Yeah. And I found that the room is divided because it's used for the royal place, and so the air is divided into small parts. But and now this place show that the room is a whole place. I think maybe because maybe I guess they 把一些墙拆了，这么说。
咋了？
把一些墙拆了。
Tear the walls down.
Okay.
But it
Demolition.
yeah, I'm not sure about that actually.
Okay. Like if they actually demolished it. That
Demolish.
like.
毁掉。
Yeah, I guess it's. But
I think what she found is is enough to talk about? It's clear. You think it's clear?
I mean,
Yeah, I don't think there's much more to add. Like, I think
because it's about the facade though. It's not really about the whole
about the
building.
facade and the
It's
history.
Yeah.
clear
So
enough. I
I
think.
think we kind of stuff a lot of, or trying to find more information to add to this stuff, but
There's not
really
enough
that
to
much.
find. Yeah.
So what I found about like why
能找到
they
这一
built
块
the eastern part
具体
is because they
他在干什
they
么，
wanted
就
to
在讲，
现在吗？
对对，
这就全是展馆呀。
就他讲什么，这个可以
讲什么？这个是 Living in Egypt 那个。
Yeah.
对，你就可以给大家说一下。So
然后
those are more mainly exhibition for Egyptian sculpture, that kind of thing.
And
And she
first,
can describe it more.
and I just show the top front, the top floor of the above the ground.
But like for why?
Yeah, it's actually two
So
floors.
what can be done, like what she mentioned, that the main reason the facade was built, the king wanted this new facade,
Yeah.
was because to show his connection to the
he
city.
wanted a symbolic gesture to show that he's connected to the center of the city. But the king never finished it
Yeah.
because he went to Versailles. So he hired Colbert, who then hired Perrault to
Yeah.
finish it.
Finish it later
So
on.
the initial function of the facade was for the king to connect to the city. So in a way,
So just talk about that. I mean,
You
because the whole building is not important for in our case here.
就把他说的那个 historical 的那些东西，你再讲一遍。
就是一开始这个地方是为了 connect the
对对
city.
But the king what? He died.
He moved
He started
Versailles.
building Versailles.
He moved.
So
Yeah.
this was supposed to be his house.
Oh, Versailles, another
Yeah,
building. Yeah,
you know the
yeah.
Versailles, yeah.
Yeah, so this was supposed to be his home in the city. So he wanted this facade to sort of be the meeting place of that, so people saw him there. But then he started building a separate home outside the city.
basically what happened was that like this was the Louvre, right? It was on the western part of the city.
Yeah.
So this is the city. Initially it was on the west, but now today, this is in the center of the city. So what he wanted to do was for this facade to be a way to connect, like reaching towards the city. So he wanted his palace to connect to the city. But eventually over time, the city built around the Louvre. So in theory, the function of the facade was to be about a bigger idea of connecting to the city. Because the facade itself, there's no function. You can't do
把
anything
他
else.
说的就是就加上去，对。She's like adding
Add
what you just said to the function at the end of the function, and that's it. And people get an idea of what.
Okay, so then
function is for.
I will take it out of my presentation, so you could say it in yours.
Talk about.
And you go the material idea.
Yeah, at the end,
Details.
I'm gonna start with the materials because, and then end with the
Talk
simple.
about the material.
It's like I mean,
It's rocks.
different kind of stones. Yeah, I just
Oh,
want to
yeah,
find the right
stones.
names.
No,
That's all.
stones.
Here's
A
some
stone,
And then
stone, yellow stone.
when I talk about materials, I'll have like zoomed in photos of some of the stuff, and then I can talk about the finishing with the details of the Corinthian
Yeah,
columns,
yeah. That's
the
good.
pediment, and that's it.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Goes back to your story.
And your
So then
sequence, your circulation.
I'll take out this part.
You're gonna go
I won't take this part. You will take this part.
Sorry.
So you have something to say.
Can you send the article or the picture
go
of this?
to.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
let's
I'm
go.
just gonna do like it'll be basically I'll elaborate a little bit on that, but leave the details to you.
Then-
So I'll say okay, those are the
That's
5 sections. This is why it differs
Yeah,
from
and my structure.
So wait, does structure come first or the function come first? What push?
I think those can go either way.
Structure.
I can start
You're
first.
doing structure, right?
Yeah.
Because
So I would just do it with yours because
I'm
it's right
presenting
after
a
enclosure.
lot of statistics,
Uh-huh.
both the facade and the structure elements. So
Okay.
It
And-
relates. Related
And then she can do the function
function.
after
that.
him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you do the material and
And
details
do the
after
materials
her.
and details of it after her.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. So zoom out over here with the history and and then
Yeah.
kind of zooming into details.
It's like an introduction, then go to details with y'all, and then conclusion.
That's it.
Okay, I just need to find.
Just 20 minutes.
Wait, 20 minutes?
Yes, 20.
Oh, thanks, John.
Minutes are.
Okay, so because now that I'm giving her the technical function of the facade, maybe I should take out that site photo. See, you see that one? Maybe I should take that out.
But
I think. Well, actually, you know what? I think that you can switch with the one she has because the one she has shows more historical context.
Yeah.
It shows when it's
Okay,
built.
so then yeah,
you can
switch
use
that.
this.
And so for function for you, I think
Yeah.
the more modern one.
You want me to do it, or do you
Yeah.
want to do it?
You can do it. So switch hours, and I'll talk about the site in terms of like, oh yeah, it like built along the river, but other than that,
You have it saved somewhere, right? This photo.
yeah. Oh, you should have just copied it and then moved it to the other one.
You just
do you want to?
So put that photo, the one you just deleted, onto her site, onto her slide. Yeah.
And then move the key over as well.
Oh right, yes.
I'm going to.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll align it later.
Do we need to talk about like how it's important to modern
Yeah,
architecture?
yeah, that.
So maybe that has to be at the end.
I
right?
think that what Shichao wants
Yeah.
most to talk about.
Okay.
That's it? Finish it.
Who's talking about that?
Yeah, who's gonna talk about it?
Talk about what?
The importance of this building.
Oh, importance.
Because I guess we can all talk about it. Because one of the biggest, like, it was the departure
From
from like classicism to a more modern
How about
style.
how about that?
departure from Baroque to a new thing, like
Yes, but it was not a completely new thing. They were taking from
the
Italian history,
history. Yeah.
but they didn't want it too Italian. So this is very much a new sort of identity for French architecture.
Okay.
And maybe, oh, you know what? Actually, we can talk about how this influences like modern architecture today, like the Met, New York Penn Station. I found a list of a bunch of buildings
That can be-
that sort of pull from this example. So
Yeah.
maybe that can just be a slide at the end, saying with like pictures of all of them, saying why this is shown up later. in
So-
life.
This should be an end. Should be a conclusion at
Yeah.
the final. At the final.
Yeah, so I'll put a slide in showing pictures of all those buildings because I have a list of them.
Okay. So we don't. So which slide don't we? We don't need then.
How many do we have?
So right now we have 10
Just
exactly.
10.
Okay.
He said 10. Right?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I think it doesn't.
Okay.
It's
As
like-
long as we have pace,
It's
you know.
probably 10, and then like
Please,
the cover photo and the bibliography.
Yeah,
They don't
okay,
count,
okay.
you know.
Gotcha.
They don't count.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely do that at the end.
Cool, 'cause I
Yeah.
think
Awesome.
that one's
That'd be awesome. Okay.
And then I'll send you the part about like
Yeah.
why he built it.
Yeah, thank
Technically, like there's no function to a facade. Like it was supposed to be the entrance.
Where you found those?
I don't remember. I found it like different things,
Oh.
but basically,
That's useful.
that eastern facade, it was supposed to be the entrance to the Louvre, but then they built the pyramid. So now nobody even remembers that the eastern facade is technically the entrance. Everybody goes around where the pyramid is because it's prettier. So essentially, the
That's
function
true.
is that it was an entrance.
Okay.
And
just
it was
makes
the
me like
connection between
The
the
city.
western, the outer part of the city to the city.
To the
But over
center.
time,
Yeah.
because they built the pyramid,
I mean, this can
it's
so
prettier.
much.
So I didn't even know there was an entrance to the Louvre. I thought the entrance was the
Was the
pyramid.
pyramid? Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that is literally the entrance now.
Yeah.
It's that's the
So-
VIP kind of stuff like happens there.
So I don't remember I found it, but I'll look for it, and I'll send it to you.
That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And before we send it to Samantha, we will just like edit like alignment, font, same
And
fonts and
I
stuff.
think-
That's whatever.
Add your bibliographies because
Yes, he
we're in
cares
grad
about
school.
it.
We're gonna have to need to. So I put the bibliography slide at the end.
You did.
Just
awesome.
put figure 1, figure 2 in the order. So
In
I think
order.
mine were like figure 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
So whoever's next, just put 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Right.
Class is 3 or 3:30?
3:30.
Okay, so let's shoot to have everything done by 2, and then we can go through and sort of finalize the formatting and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do this.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Just
good.
practice your parts and make sure it's formative.
I guess we can, if anyone's innocent, I mean, there's not much to say about this.
Yeah,
I
and
think it's like
think we've
max
got
stuff.
and if someone gets stuck, anyone just cover up. It's not a big deal. Nothing to worry about here.
We have 2 groups.
And there are two
Other
others.
2 groups.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Doesn't
we
matter.
only have, it's not 75 minutes each. 20, 20, 20, 60.
That's a long.
Yeah.
That's long.
I feel like I'm gonna ask. I hope he doesn't ask this question.
I'm sure he will. He's
Oh.
so type. So,
Will he?
Like,
Ask questions?
He said he's very chill.
He seems chill, but I'm sure he'll ask us questions like, what about this?
Shichao going to ask about questions?
You think so? No?
I don't think so.
I don't know him. You know him. So
Yeah.
he seems like he knows so much that.
He will.
Maybe he'll just
bug
talk
you.
more.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe he will add to what we
I
say.
bet a Coke. He will not ask.
But
A Coke, a
okay,
bottle of Coke.
dude,
He
during
will
the
not
class, he seems like he's asking a lot of questions. That's why.
No, he doesn't ask a lot, but he just says a lot of things.
Yes,
He doesn't
really
ever ask-
rhetorical questions.
Right.
That's
He's
true.
like, I don't expect you to know this, but I know this.
Oh yeah. You can say
The
that.
question he asked, you know the camera stuff.
His room is right here.
Yeah.
We're not saying anything bad.
Okay, I'm going to finish all my stuff.
Yeah, and I will finish. I will add.
Come back to you tomorrow.
Here you go home.
No, I'm gonna work. I'm gonna work. And I have to do some readings.
Hey, this email is mine.
XL6VB.
Yeah.
I'll look for it now.
Thank you.